Sorry guys, I'm just working on my next thumbnail. Apparently that works. Hey guys, CalSoups808 here. Welcome back to the channel. So a bit of drama in the community these days. Something to do with this Batman statue collector, Chris Michael, I guess it's called. I don't know. I've expressed one or two opinions on him in the past, just based on the fact that I think he's kind of like disingenuous, like his videos seem a bit fake and false. It doesn't seem like a real dude, like he's just kind of like acting. And there's this whole thing in the statue community where people, like some YouTubers, like get free statues and then they'll review them, and then they're not really giving their honest opinion necessarily on a statue because they've been given it for free. And so they're saying it's all good, so that then these companies keep giving them more statues, and then these guys sell these statues on and just make money, whilst also making money on YouTube for reviews, which are disingenuous and dishonest. That kind of stuff goes on in the statue collecting community. Unfortunately, it's horrendous, it's horrible, it's dishonest. I'm not saying this Chris Michael Batman statue collector guy is doing that, but lots of people are saying he is doing that. Not me, don't sue me, bro. But lots of people are on certain Facebook groups and all the rest of it. But yeah, the Radd Titan boys, and I've got a lot of respect for the Radd Titan boys. From what I've been following these guys for a long time, like 12 plus years now. And these guys, I think, are almost like the authority in this statue collecting community. They're awesome, like Alex and Gio from Radd Titan. They know what they're talking about. They're very, very, very well connected. So when these guys speak, I listen, generally, right? And one of the reasons I love their channel, Radd Titan, so much is because they're just so honest. And they're not really that interested in YouTube monetization and all the rest of it like some people are. Much like myself, I just want to give you guys something honest, right? And so yeah, so I'm probably not going to make millions of dollars on YouTube because I'm probably too honest. That unfortunately, that's just the way it is, but hopefully you guys appreciate that. Anyway, guys, if you like honest stuff, hey, like this video and subscribe, but also subscribe to Radd Titan. These guys are amazing. They do like a weekly chat. But anyway, just listen to what Gio and Alex say about Batman statue collector Chris Michael here, and just form your own opinions. That's all, guys. Like, don't, like anything in life, don't just accept what you're told. Form your own opinion. And here it goes.
What is this?
This is a fantastic thumbnail, though. Fair play.
Took me ages to do that, but yeah. It's supposed to be that we're like, I was looking for a good PNG file of like bars that are kind of bent, so like it looked like we were breaking out and stuff, but there was no good ones. And
that's just the jail we're going to be in for expressing our opinion on the matter.
Well, apparently he's going to get in touch with his lawyer and he's going to sue us for defamation.
Okay.
So yeah, but anyway, if you look here, there's not a statement. There's actually a question. It's a question, isn't it? So it's not a statement. Anyway, so
even if it was a statement, it can be your opinion. Good luck suing about that.
Yeah, well, also cross country and wherever else, all this other business. Yeah. So where do we start with this? So this kind of came up. We'll start from how the week planned out, basically. This all came up where so like it was brought to our attention that he put a sale up on his page. It's fine. Put a sale up for his page for his poison ivy. And within the comments, it was all people saying, "Hold on a second, what is this the exclusive? What is this?" Because it was just saying poison ivy, my poison ivy for sale, blah blah blah. So a lot of people are kind of like, what's going on here? Because he's obviously a YouTuber, he has his own channel. People have seen the review, they've seen that he has an exclusive piece. They've also seen that he's had this exclusive piece signed by Jim Lee and whatever else. So they're all like, what's going on? Why, you're selling this, but what's happening? You're not listed that it's signed by Jim Lee. You're not listed this. Oh, no, I'm not selling the exclusive part. And then there's loads again, several comments of people going, "Well, why haven't you listed that here on the description?" He goes, "Well, I said it on my chat for this whatever chat you'd like, some Batcave chat thing," and people are still like, "Yeah, but again, you're selling it. Why don't you just put it on the description here?" And someone came up where he said, "Well, he did the same thing to me, where I bought the Deathstroke from him a while back. He actually said that he didn't list it as exclusive and he didn't list it as regular. He just listed it as Deathstroke. So what happened was he sent him then pictures, sent him whatever, and Chris's defense is that what happened was I never ever included the picture of this exclusive part. So it was actually, I didn't do anything wrong. So the guy then goes, well, actually, you sent me, at the time, you did send me a picture of the box, which actually said exclusive on it. So this is oh God, I did it totally the wrong way. So this is then the box you sent him, which is 149, and it's got exclusive written on that very clearly, exclusive version. So then, if you go back, I don't know what happened to this fucking box because it's well in a mess there after this. But anyway, so then as he receives it, it's all been crossed out in marker pen.
Okay.
So, but Chris has gone, no, it's the regular. So it's the regular version. But then, sorry, this is going to go a bit all over the place because then that raises other points. But anyway, we'll get into that in a second. So then, Chris does his video today and goes, oh, so we do one thing at a time. So with this Deathstroke thing, it did happen a while ago. The guy didn't raise an issue because he said that at the time he was very new to the hobby and he didn't want to go up against a big YouTuber, especially when he was trying to make a channel himself. So he kind of let it go at the time.
Yeah.
So what happened is in today's video, Chris is saying, well, I never said it was the exclusive. I sent this video. And in this video, he even sort of goes, puts a thing across going, here's my video. Notice the exclusive isn't here. Well, actually, in that video, this is actually one of the exclusive parts. The exclusive is the unmasked head and the mask in the hand.
Yeah.
So he is actually showing an exclusive part. And then also he sent him a box which says exclusive on it. So, then he also says in the video, well, the guy 2 years ago didn't contact me and tell me that there was even a problem. Well, there's the message from the time where he goes, Chris, awesome, got the piece. Gargoyles broke, which was actually part of the conversation. Anyway, that's fine. Was this an exclusive? I don't seem to be able to find the head, including holding the back cowl. And Chris replies saying, I'm glad you got him okay. This is the regular edition. I'm so sorry about the gargoyle. Hope the glue works. Thanks. And kind of just blows him off.
Yeah.
So, from all of this, it's clear it is the exclusive version, but he's kept back a piece. And then what even happens then is Chris, there's posts, I don't even think I included it, but there's a post as well, which I should have included. I can get the screenshot in a minute, where someone actually shows that Chris was trying to sell everyone the exclusive hand holding the thing for $500, and that's why he kept hold of it. So there's elements of this which I do find a bit scammy, and I do find a bit scummy. There's different parts about it. So we'll talk about one thing at a time. So let's
just go with a simplistic start. Okay, let's just go with one simple thing here. It's not regular.
It's not regular.
Even if you keep the exclusive, whether he's holding the cowl, and you give the other head, it's an incomplete exclusive. It's parts missing. It isn't as valuable as a regular. It's basically an incomplete exclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
So it isn't a regular. You can't just put a line through it, the words exclusive, and then say to somebody, no, it's a regular, and just that's fob somebody off like that. That's not okay.
And you include the exclusive head.
Yeah, it's like part of the exclusive, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's it's not a regular, and you've got an exclusive box, and in the sale post is a picture of the box that says exclusive. So he thinks he's getting the exclusive.
Oh no, I don't think this was in the sale. I think this was one he PM'd to him.
Okay, so regardless, he still thinks he's getting the exclusive, right?
Yeah.
If you sent me the picture of the box and it says exclusive on it and it's not rubbed out, because the first thing you'd ask if you sent a picture of it being rubbed out, you'd be like, why is that rubbed out? What is that? Because that's not normal. You don't see shit like that.
Yeah. And it would say also on the bottom of the base, it would say exclusive, as Cormac O'Leary says. I didn't know the unmasked head was. I was thinking. I thought it was both. I honestly thought it was both.
I don't know.
I'm like 90% sure that
you had the
head,
piece, but I don't know because sometimes Prime One just do one little piece. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it is.
I don't think it is. I think the unmasked head is part of the exclusive.
I can't say for 100%. I can't. I don't recall. But regardless, the part is missing. He's asked about the X that Chris has not. Said he never said that. He never had a problem. Well, he did. He's addressed it in a polite way, going, is this the X? I can't see the part, and he hasn't even addressed it. He's even answered it. He hasn't even answered it. He's just gone. It's a regular, and thanks for your custom. See you later. Have a good day.
Yeah.
So.
At the time, Sean was
he said
trying
as
to
well
raise
that video that he shared on his thing wasn't the video he sent him as well.
Yeah. Oh, you said that as well. Yeah.
This is the funny thing. It's a little bit strange that Matey Boy knows we're going to be doing this chat, because we do the chats like bi-weekly or whenever we get on here, and he knew we were going to be talking about this.
Well,
and he's jumped in and he's tried to put his way across before, and it's even that is dishonest. The start of it just doesn't start very well, because he says he doesn't message him. He says he was happy with the purchase. He does message him. He does ask him. He is asking where it is, and if it is part of it, and it isn't addressed, and it's sort of like it's a regular. Well, it's not. That's a lie, because it's not a regular, is it?
Well, he got blew off by. And again, I can back this up because I know the guy. Sean was trying to start a YouTube channel at the time, so he just didn't want drama. He was new to collecting. He was trying to start a channel, and he was just like, "Okay, I'll just mark this down as a loss and move on." I know that what happened since is yesterday or the day before, Chris did get in touch with him and said, let's make this right. I'll give you some money.
Once do you mean that once it became public,
once it became public,
Scammers group, and once he put it in the Radd Titan group and shared it in them two groups, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" You mean that time?
First of all, what happened is Chris removed Sean from the. I don't even know.
All right, so he blocked him and removed him.
Wait! Silence! So he removes him.
I understand it.
He then messages him saying, basically, "I'll add you back. If you kind of like, what was the wording he said? It's kind of along the lines of, you can be added back if this is all like kind of okay, kind of thing. If this all gets kind of finalized." And Sean's response was basically, "I just want people to be aware that you listed this previously to me. You were dishonest with me. Now you're doing the same again with this Poison Ivy piece, and I want people to be aware that if they're dealing with you, they need to make sure they ask you the questions, because you're not going to put down what's there." And a lot of people in the community are going, "Well, did he say it was included? Did he say this? Did he say that?" If you buy a piece and you're sent a box that says exclusive on it, do you really think that there's going to be missing parts? You're going to assume that that's how it's going to be. That's how it is.
That sadly is the politics, though, isn't it? That's the sad part about the politics of our hobby, which is, if Chris is not Batman statue collector and he pulls this shit, he'll be fucking hung by everybody.
Oh yeah,
he's calling up his ass now.
Be removed
saying, "You're a great guy. You've got nothing to hide. You're a good guy. Like, let's just suck you off a little bit more." The truth is, if that's Joe Blogs that's got no following, that's got no channel, that's got no fucking bite back on there, everyone is going to hang you for this shit. For rubbing this out, taking apart. They're going to say, "Well, hold up a minute. There's a sale listing here. On the listing, it should have every fucking detail. It should say it's an exclusive, or if it's not, it's got missing parts, or if it's not, if there's any breakages, or if there's not.
Missing parts,
all of those things have to be listed. That's your job as the seller. That's the A's and B's of this conversation. Whether somebody asks you or not, that's irrelevant. It should be listed, and it isn't. and it's vague. And it's not the first time it's vague. This is the whole point. The post only came about because he saw that Poison Ivy situation, and he was pissed because he was thinking that his first conversations with Chris meant that he wouldn't be doing things like that again. He was a bit. That's what he said. He said, like, I was just really disappointed because when this happened to me, and it was like a bit of a misunderstanding. It was all like, oh, it's a misunderstanding, or I've got it wrong. You've got to learn from that. But he's doing the same vague thing, and then you have to ask all the questions. Then it's on you. That's not really okay. That's not okay at all. To put that pressure on the buyer to be like, did you ask me exactly if did I know? Did you ask me if it was not broken? Because it's broken. If I send a statue broken to somebody, I can go, oh, well, you didn't ask me if it was mint.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me.
Sorry, I take it back. I just Googled it. Actually, the unmasked head is part of the regular. So I do take that back.
I don't know. I remember you had the piece. You should know that you used this bump.
Well, I had the exclusive, so yeah. Like obviously I had that piece, but yeah.
So the mask with the cowl is the right part. That's the exclusive part. That is not in the video then, which he apparently, although like I just told you, Sean has said that is not the video that he sent him.
Yeah. Okay. That is it. Yeah. Definitely shady weird behavior. The exclusive pretended it's not. The Ivy seemed like an honest mistake, though. I think it was also, it could have been seen as an honest mistake if it hadn't happened before. I think that's the problem. It's because it's happened before. And his kind of like get out of jail card was, this is on my channel. This is on my Facebook group. This is on my Facebook group. I basically, people who are on my Facebook group should be watching my videos. I mention it on a video, so that should be good enough. But it's like, well, why would you not mention it on a sales post? It just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Yeah.
If you're going, exactly,
yeah.
Listen,
so people are correcting me. Sorry, yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna make this as plain as I can. I don't like him. And if you were me, you wouldn't like him either. Because the reason I don't like him is I have 3 reasons why I'm not a fan. And sadly, that's from my perspective.
Get a better picture? Sorry, let's get a better picture in the background.
this is unfortunately, this is, we had this. Let's start from the beginning.
Should we go to the beginning?
We liked Chris, and we were his friend. And when he first came into the hobby, we tried to help him.
No, go back. There's something before that anyway.
What, before the first bit that I've got in my mind?
Yeah, the thing you're saying is before that, actually. Because I do think the Collectiveverse stuff was before that.
So, no, the Collectiveverse, was that before Soap Studios?
I think that was before that. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So, well, I'll get into it anyway my own way. But I'm going to talk about the first real problem. The first, when Chris started, we're the channel. We have always been the people that have tried to help other growing channels that have started, because when we came into this hobby, we came in on the Victor Rosario
tried to sell it for 500,
Lou days. We didn't really get that. I mean, Victor and Lou were the only people that would give us the time of day. Everybody else, nobody else would talk to us. Nobody else would help us with anything. We were very much
Two Tosh Toys. I bought the Prime on Doomsday thinking it was a regular. Oh yeah, the exclusive turned up. Scammed. No, it's not quite the same though. If you get the exclusive with missing exclusive part, it's now less valuable than the regular because it's an incomplete statue.
Well, let's just, if you want to talk about in the right text, let's put it this way:
context,
scam, right, is dishonest or deceptive behavior for financial gain. So you got to say that his behavior with the Deathstroke wasn't the most honest. He scrubbed out the box. He said it was a regular. It isn't. There's a lot of things like that went on.
Right?
It was dishonest. And it was dishonest for financial gain because he was trying to sell the part for $500 on the side. So he got a decent money for the Deathstroke because the guy thought it was an exclusive. It wouldn't have got that price if it would have been an exclusive with missing parts, incomplete. But anyway, back to the point. I have an issue with Batman statue collector, but I have an issue because of personal circumstance. When he came into the community and he was new, we had a partnership with a company called Soap Studios. Soap Studios sent us a lot of Batman stuff, right? We got sent, I think, a Hummer, like all kind, like a Batmobile thing, all kinds of cool shit, really cool shit. And they were a really good like contact that we had. They approached us, and you know,
Transformer stuff as
we were
well.
working with them, right? We basically said to them, and we talked to Chris, and we spoke to them, and we basically said to them, we think you should partner up with this guy called Chris Michael, you know, Batman statue collector. He's all things Batman. He's like really pushing that side of things. We really think you should send him some stuff, and you should get in contact with him.
Why'd you happen? Sorry, they sent us a box of Batman,
that's
Batman
after.
stuff.
That's after we had that conversation first. And then when they sent us stuff, we said, you know, we will send it to Chris. And then we all had a discussion about what was the best way to handle this situation, which was he got some stuff that we sent over that was sent to us by Soap Studios, and he was going to review it, share it, and then sort out a giveaway, you know, where he would basically promote Soap Studios in a competition and his channel. Yes. When this happened, it was all very clear and straightforward. You get them in, you review, do some videos of the stuff, and then you give them away in a giveaway, a competition that promotes Soap Studio and yourself. What he did was he took those items and he didn't do any videos, he didn't review them or share them, and he put them straight into his Patreon that people could buy.
No. He put them into his Patreon as if you sign up to his Patreon and you pay a membership, the membership levels were the different prizes we gave him for the competition. And he didn't do a video. And he basically, when we then confronted him and said, Chris, what the fuck? You know, where's the competition? Where's the video? And then he done the same thing he does every single fucking time. He goes, oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Da, 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 da. And it's like, no, you know, you go back over the messages, you're like, Chris, this is clear as day that it says do a competition and do a video on the products. This is a guy who would do a video of his fucking mother saying that she watched the new Batman film and it's amazing. He would do like a video of anything, just he'd take a shit, and because it looks like the Bat logo, he'll do a fucking review of it. He'll do a video of anything, but he never did a video of the thing he was meant to do. And basically, it was like, what's going on? And we confronted him about it. He played dumb, going, "Oh, it's a misunderstanding." I go, why the fuck you put it on a Patreon as giveaways to people when you're as they're basically buying them? And he's just like, "Oh, yeah, misunderstanding this and this." It was like you're a cunt, you know, whatever. And then he basically goes, "Oh, maybe should I send them back?" I go, "Yeah, you fucking send them back." So he sent them back with a couple missing, and then we're just like, "What an arsehole. What an absolute arsehole."
The problem with this is that the relationship between Soap Studios didn't recover.
No, we never
we basically, because of introducing them to Batman statue Batman, whatever his stupid name is, because we introduced him to Chris and he did that, they were just like, we don't want to deal with any of these guys anymore. So that was us.
I'm jealous of his like fucking cocksucking, fucking mouth open, you know, shocked looks in his thing.
But listen, I'm telling you now, right? If that was you, and that was your channel, and you reached out an arm like that to help somebody like that, a new channel up and coming. Bear in mind, me and Alex, we paid our fucking dues.
Yeah.
We did not get one contact before we got to 10,000 subs, and that took us years. It took years. We paid our fucking dues before we had anybody come and approach us to do anything. So we
Big
basically put a hand out to try to help somebody.
Silver's giving us some lawyer fees there.
Thanks, brother. But you know, in the end, if that was your channel and you did the same, and he couldn't even be bothered to do a video for that, you'd be a little bit upset about it. And then you can't get past the fact as well that he is responsible or part of what I would consider, and I think anybody that was around at the time would agree, was probably one of the worst eras in collecting, where Collectorverse came into play. Collectorverse was everything that's wrong with the hobby. What they did was they got like, I don't know how many people they got together, but they got a group of people that basically had barely any numbers, clubbed them together, and then they all harassed the shit out of companies all over the world to give them stuff, promising that they'd do this and that, and you know, a real proper good sales pitch.
It was.
They got all this stuff. I think they actually even went to a con on Tick.
They got like a whole They got flown across to LA They got flown across to LA. One of the guys in UK, literally like a whole team of them got flown across. They got sponsored to have like equipment, and then what happened is they all, because they're all in it for themselves, they all kind of went their own ways and fucked up the whole group. They basically, some guy nicked all
They fought
the
over it all.
microphones. Yeah, no, some guy
It
nicked
was
all the
all
microphones.
over the fact of who gets what, who deserves what, who earned what. They started fighting amongst themselves. But the problem is with Collectorverse was it started a trend in our hobby, which is still exists to this day now, which is I can come into it and I'm going to start badgering companies to send me shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make loads of promises, and I'm going to, we never was that. We used to, before Collectorverse, you waited, you earned your stripes, and companies came to you when you started having some numbers. But they stopped all of that. They started with anybody. I mean, listen, you can say what you want about Gem Mint, right? You can say whatever you want to say. You can like him, love him, whatever you want to do, right? Or you can hate him. But at the end of the day, that guy stuck his hand in every pie he could stick it in. He tried everything. And whether or not his numbers grew really fast and really quickly, I don't give a shit. But he tried everything.
Yeah.
He went out there and tried to make shit happen, and he got himself into a position which is a good position. Morally, I've got a bit of an issue because I don't believe he's as honest on certain reviews as he could be. But at least he went out there and tried to fucking do it. And we're all out there trying to do something for sure. But they went about their business a whole different way, bro.
And guys, with that, just let me know what you think. Comment below. Interesting viewing for sure. Lots more news on statues and figures and collectibles coming. So make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you next time. Bye.